have read some Mrs. Wishy-Washy books before, right? Oh my gosh. So I have this really comical one that I know that you're going to enjoy. So this book is called Wishy-Washy Clothes. What is she doing in the cover?
Washing her clothes.
She is washing clothes. And something really funny happens. So
So
Mrs.
the animals eat it?
Well, we'll have to open the book to find out. But in this book, Miles, she is washing clothes and she hung them up to dry. But something funny happens with the animals. They decide to put on the clothes to look like Mrs. Wishy-Washy. So, let's open up our book. Go ahead.
I don't call this a funny and comical book.
Well, we'll have to read it to find out. So let's open the book. I know the pages are a little bit stuck together here. I can help you. So, oh my goodness. So what is happening on this page? What do you see Mrs. Wishy-Washy doing?
She's hanging up her clothes.
She is hanging up her clothes. She hung them up to dry. And what's happening over here?
The animals are watching.
The animals are watching. What do you think they're thinking?
I think they want to put them on.
Oh my goodness. Well, look at what it says. She hung them out to dry. Do you see that in the text? Can you find that? Can you read it for me?
She hung them out to dry.
Huh.
Without my finger.
Oh, you did. Good noticing. What's happening here?
Oh my god.
What did that cow put on?
An apron?
An apron. Oh my goodness. And what do you see over here?
I don't really know what that is, but...
Well, let's see. The pig put on the... What could this word be?
Dress?
Dress. Check it to make sure.
The pig put on the dress.
And let's check that. What's that first part you see?
Yes.
Does it match?
Yeah.
Yeah. And over here you said the word apron. Find the word apron. There you go. And it works just like a sleep and a way. Did you make that connection?
Yeah.
Yeah, apron. It works like a sleep and a way. Let's look at our next page. Oh my goodness. What's happening here?
The duck put on the shoes. Well, that's a thumbs up for the duck. He didn't put on clothes.
Yeah. So, these could be shoes. What else could they be?
Slippers?
Well, let's look in the text. Can you see if you can find the word slippers?
Slippers.
Oh my goodness. Check it to make sure.
Slippers.
Good. And notice that first chunk. Slip.
Slip.
Slippers, right?
I thought when I said slippers in my I said slip.
I know. Uh-oh. What happens next?
This is where she was like, I don't know nothing, but I know
So look at,
words.
she came along and what do you think? Do you think she's going to say, now animals? Or do you think she's going to do something else? What do you think?
Where are my clothes?
She might scream, right?
Yeah,
And look at, she screamed, my clothes! Can you find that in the text?
my clothes.
Show me where that's at on page 7. Oh my goodness. Along came Mrs. Wishy-Washy. My clothes! She screamed. Because do you think she's upset?
Yeah.
I think she's probably upset too. Turn the page. Let's see what happens.
Ow.
Or, you know what? Do you want to save it as a surprise? Or do you want to take a quick peek?
Okay.
Alright, you take a quick peek and... Do it one more time. Okay. Well, we'll save that part for the very end. So, let's go back and turn to your first page and let's read this new exciting book.
Wishy-washy clothes. Okay.
I know, these pages are not very easy to turn. Go ahead.
Wishy-washy clothes. Mrs. Wishy-washy hung her clothes. She hung them out to dry. Up, watching. The cow put on a apron. Moo.
Now let's think about how the cow might say this, because remember, the cow is thinking this is so funny. Moo!
Moo.
I'm Mrs. Wishy-washy. I want you to say that in your voice.
Moo. I'm Mrs. Wishy-washy.
There you go, right? Because he's pretending to be Mrs. Wishy-washy. Now, what do pigs say?
Looks like
Right.
what they say. Oink oink
Oink, oink. Let's see, is it or oink in our book? What do we see?
oink.
Oink. And look it. Now I want you to read that like the pig would say. Very funny. Read this part here.
I'm Mrs. Wishy-washy.
And don't forget what he says. Oink.
I'm Mrs. Wishy-washy.
Yeah, right? Because he's thinking this is so funny that he has on this dress. Turn the page. Let's see what happens next.
Oh, duck.
What do ducks say?
Quack.
Oh my goodness. Go ahead and read it.
The duck put on the slippers. Quack. I'm Mrs. Wishy-washy.
Oh. Now, look what happens next. Works just like a way and a sleep.
Where are my clothes?
Uh-oh, let's look at the text. We're right here. Works just like a way, a sleep. So we have a way, a sleep. What could this be? Let's look at the first part. A.
A. That's the part of in.
Ong. You're right, you did notice that chunk ong. So, a. So, a way, a sleep, a long. A long. Now, that's kind of an interesting way to say it, because normally we would say, here's Mrs. Wishy-washy, right? But that's just another way of saying it. A long came Mrs. Wishy-washy.
A long came Mrs. Wishy-washy.
And what does she say? Now,
my clothes, said Mrs. Wishy-washy. And then,
go ahead, let's reread it.
my clothes. She screamed.
Yeah, because do you think she's very happy about this?
No.
No, not one bit. All right, let's say that again. And remember, let's say it like she's angry. My clothes! She screamed. Go ahead.
My clothes!
Now let's make sure our eyes are on the book. Go ahead.
My clothes!
And what happens next?
She said she screamed.
Good. All right, let's see the surprise at the end. So what's happening in the picture? What did you notice?
The animals were in the clothes.
The animals were in the clothes. And look at Mrs. Wishy-washy. Does she look angry?
No.
How does she look?
She looks happy.
Huh. But on this last page, she screamed. Uh-oh, let's see what it says with our words.
Then
Uh-huh.
she
There's a big part we can take here.
he
Laughed.
laughed
And
and laughed. You look funny, she said.
because she's thinking how comical these animals look, right?
I know.
Let's read that last page again. Let's start here. Then
Then
she
laughed and laughed. You look funny, she said.
Yeah, you look funny, she said. Isn't that kind of funny?
I know.
Oh, the animals put on the clothes. Oh, well, we will read this book next time. Great reading. High five. Way to notice and help yourself today.
Yep.